back for another deep dive
Oh, yeah.
into the latest and greatest tech news.
Absolutely.
We're looking at everything from January 8th, 2025, and all of this is coming straight from the fantastic folks over at TechViews 10X.
Mm-hmm.
As always, if you're enjoying these deep dives into the world of tech, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with your fellow tech enthusiasts.
Yeah, spread the love.
All right, so let's dive right in, shall we? There's a ton to talk about, so much so that I almost don't know where to start.
Well, I mean, Lenovo's new rollable laptop is a pretty good place to begin.
I mean, come on. A rollable laptop display, that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Imagine being able to just unfurl extra screen real estate whenever you need it.
It's definitely a head turner, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. And it seems like Lenovo is really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with laptop design.
Absolutely. I mean, this speaks to the growing demand for versatility in our devices. People want something that can adapt to their needs, whether they're working, gaming, or just watching cat videos on YouTube.
Speaking of versatility, HP is claiming to have built the world's most powerful, compact mobile workstation.
Oh, yeah, that's a beast of a machine.
I know, right? Imagine all the things you could do with that kind of power on the go.
Architects could render complex 3D models, video editors could work on high-resolution footage, all from a device that fits in a backpack.
It's like having a supercomputer in your pocket. But of course, power's no good if your battery's constantly dying on you.
That's true.
And that brings us to TCL's 60XE phone, which they're claiming will have record-breaking battery life.
And at a very affordable price point, which is always nice.
Exactly. Now, they're using something called NXT paper technology to achieve this.
Yeah, that's a really interesting display technology. It mimics the look and feel of paper while still offering color and interactivity.
So it's easier on the eyes and uses way less power than a traditional LCD or OLED screen.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. I mean, if it really delivers on its promises, we could be looking at phones that last for days on a single charge.
Imagine.
No more battery anxiety. And speaking of things that get gamers excited, there are rumors swirling about a Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, juicy.
A leaked logo and even a mock-up have surfaced online.
Yeah, the internet's going crazy over it.
I know, right? Some are even speculating about a 9070 GPU Black Ops 6 combo.
It's all speculation at this point, but it's definitely exciting to think about.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Switch has been such a massive success for Nintendo. A successor was inevitable.
The question is, what direction will they go in? Will they focus on power or stick with their hybrid handheld approach?
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But hey, while we're on the subject of gaming, did you see that 750 hertz gaming monitor they unveiled at CES?
750 hertz. I mean, that's just insane.
I know, right? Like at this point, are we just splitting hairs?
Well, for esports professionals and hardcore gamers, those extra frames could make a difference.
True. All right, so moving on from the world of super smooth visuals, we've got a battle brewing in the handheld gaming market.
Oh yeah, Microsoft and SteamOS are going head-to-head.
It's like the console wars all over again, but this time it's all about portable gaming dominance.
Microsoft's making some interesting moves. They're overhauling Windows 11 to perform better on handheld devices.
They're clearly not backing down from the challenge.
Absolutely not. It's going to be interesting to see how this rivalry plays out.
I'm definitely grabbing my popcorn for this one. And speaking of Windows, it looks like Windows 12 might not be happening anytime soon.
Yeah, it seems like Microsoft's focusing on supercharging Windows 11 with AI integration instead.
Which, I gotta admit, is pretty intriguing.
Imagine an operating system that learns your habits, anticipates your needs, and seamlessly integrates with all your devices.
That does sound pretty cool. But you know, all this talk about personalization and data,
Yeah.
it brings us to a slightly concerning piece of news.
Oh, what's that?
A recent study found that a whopping 80% of the most popular fitness apps are selling user data.
Seriously?
Seriously. I mean, who knew tracking your steps could be so lucrative?
It's a good reminder that we need to be careful about what information we're sharing with these apps.
Absolutely. All right, well, on that slightly unsettling note, it's time for us to shift gears and dive into the world of security and data.
Oh boy, buckle up, everyone.
Things are about to get serious. CISA, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, has issued warnings about critical security flaws in both Oracle and Mattel systems.
And apparently these vulnerabilities are already being exploited.
Not good.
Not good at all.
But hey, at least the White House is taking action with their new U.S. Cybertrust Mark initiative.
Oh yeah, that's a good step.
It's basically a seal of approval for devices that meet certain security standards.
It'll help consumers make more informed choices about the tech they're buying.
Exactly. So before we move on to the next part of our Tech News Marathon, let's hear from you.
Yeah, what's caught your attention so far?
What's the most surprising or impactful news item we've covered? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all things tech. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories, including some truly mind-blowing tidbits and a glimpse into the future of transportation. You won't want to miss it.
Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody.
We are back and ready for more.
We're going to jump into some intriguing little tidbits now, things that caught our eye that didn't quite fit into those big categories.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
First up, BlackBerry and Microsoft, they're working on a secret project.
Ooh, secret project.
But don't get your hopes up for a BlackBerry comeback, though. This is not phone-related.
Okay, so what could it be?
Yeah, it's shrouded in mystery, but definitely has people talking.
A mystery. I love a good mystery.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what they're cooking up.
Exactly.
But in the meantime, let's talk about something a little less mysterious and a lot more, well, futuristic, I guess you could say.
Okay.
They, the company that does those remotely driven cars,
Right.
they're expanding their fleet.
Oh, wow.
So basically, you can summon a car that drives itself to your location.
Like a personal chauffeur, but without the awkward small talk.
Exactly. No more parking nightmares, no more traffic stress.
I mean, it sounds like a dream come true, right?
It does. It really does. I wonder when this will become, like, the norm, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a glimpse into the future of transportation.
And speaking of the future, Delta Airlines just announced their vision for air travel.
Oh, yeah. What are they thinking?
Well, they're talking about personalized in-flight entertainment systems,
Okay.
real-time baggage tracking,
Right.
and even AI-powered travel assistance.
So basically, making flying less of a hassle.
Exactly. It sounds like they're trying to make the whole travel experience more enjoyable, more seamless.
Well, that would be a welcome change.
Yeah, for sure. Now, for all the audiophiles out there, this one's for you.
Okay, hit me.
Dylan has developed a 22-speaker car audio system.
22 speakers.
22.
Wow.
And get this, it uses a hearing test to tailor the sound to your individual ears.
So it's like a custom-tuned concert hall experience in your car.
Pretty much. It's a whole new level of audio personalization.
That's amazing. I mean, the things they come up with these days.
I know, right? So much cool stuff happening in the world of tech.
It's hard to keep up.
Well, that's why we're here, right? To break it all down for you.
That's right.
And before we jump into our final segment, which includes some truly mind-blowing innovations and a global race for digital dominance, we want to hear from you.
Absolutely. What's caught your attention so far?
What's the most surprising or intriguing tidbit we've covered? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of tech. And we are back for the final stretch of our tech news marathon.
That's right. We're diving into some seriously big developments now.
All right, so first up, let's talk data centers.
Oh, yeah. Data centers are having a moment.
It seems like everyone's trying to build more of them.
Well, they're the backbone of the digital economy, so it makes sense.
I mean, former President Trump just announced a $20 billion plan to build more data centers in the U.S.
Oh, wow. That's a big investment.
And then you've got Amazon pouring billions into expanding their data centers in Georgia.
Not to mention Microsoft's major investment in cloud and AI infrastructure in India.
It's like a global race to build the digital infrastructure of the future.
Exactly, and it's only going to intensify as we generate more and more data.
And speaking of data and the future, we got to talk about AI.
Oh, yeah. AI is everywhere these days.
Seems like every company is trying to incorporate it into their products and services.
Well, it has the potential to revolutionize so many aspects of our lives.
Like take Govi's AI-powered gaming lights, for example.
Oh, yeah. Those are pretty cool.
They use AI to create immersive lighting effects that sync with your gameplay.
It's like having your own personal light show.
And then you've got Microsoft focusing on integrating AI into Windows 11.
Right. They're talking about creating a truly personalized and intuitive operating system.
It's both exciting and a little bit scary.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, what happens when our computers become smarter than us?
Well, that's why it's so important to develop AI ethically and responsibly.
You're right. We need to make sure it's used for good.
Absolutely.
But hey, before we get too deep into the philosophical implications of AI, let's circle back to something a little more lighthearted.
Okay, what's that?
Remember that 750 hertz gaming monitor we talked about earlier?
Oh, yeah, the one that's pushing the limits of refresh rate technology.
It's just wild to think about how far gaming technology has come.
To constant evolution.
So, as we wrap up our whirlwind tour of the hottest tech news from January 8th, 2025, what's the biggest takeaway for you?
I think the overarching theme is transformation.
Transformation.
Yeah, we're seeing a fundamental shift in how we interact with technology, how it shapes our world, and how it impacts our lives.
That's a good point.
From AI-driven personalization to the global data center boom, technology is evolving at an unprecedented pace.
And it's up to us to navigate this change thoughtfully and responsibly.
Exactly.
Well said. Well said. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into the world of tech.
But hey, the conversation doesn't have to end here.
What really stood out to you? What sparked your curiosity? What left you pondering the future?
Yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the fascinating world of tech.
We'll see you next time.
Until then, stay curious.